holiday season's right around the corner, and you might want to get your significant other, friend, person you care of a gift. And you want it to be something they're interested in and something they have passion for. If they're into Flesh and Blood adult or some TCGs, these are 15 gift ideas to get a person for Christmas, all ranging between $5 all the way up to a couple hundred. Let's get into it. When trying to figure out gifts to give to someone, I think it's very important that you know what kind of deck, what kind of play style, what kind of hero they like playing and archetype. So then you can choose something that fits accordingly to their play style or their favorite hero. Let's start off with something every single player needs, and that's going to be tokens. I can't have enough tokens for myself because I'm always having so many action things happening in my board state that every token counts. Fab Metal Tokens has a wide variety of quality tokens that I think would be a perfect gift. Totally my favorite are going to be the oversized ones just because I don't like little things. I like them big, in my face, flipping them over to count my resource. But there's also some really sweet other ones that kind of correspond with whichever hero you or your partner or whoever play. So you can get things related to Rune Chants, you can get Seismic Surges, and whatever. You can kind of coordinate with what kind of hero or playstyle they play with and get tokens that accordingly go with that. I think that's pretty sweet. The tokens cost anywhere between $5 and up to $20 if you do a package of tokens, and they can be even more expensive if you do a bigger package. They also have pins, which I find extremely cool. You'll be able to pick out whichever hero is your favorite, their favorite, whoever, and choose one accordingly, around the $8 range. The next one coming up is something they can wear proudly to any event they go to or around town or even in the house, and that's going to be shirts. There's a place called Flesh and Baubles which sells pillar shirts of different hero arts. If you like Oldhim, they got him. If you like Icider, they got her. If you like Dromai, she's there. Vi's even there too. These are some really sweet shirts. The shirts will cost you about $20. They also have keychains, which represent different card arts and heroes. Put on your backpack, put on your keychain, wherever you like throwing it. These are really sweet to represent what cards you like and how they represent your lifestyle. And what's better yet, and even special about Flesh and Baubles, is we do have a discount code through them. So if you want to pick up shirts, if you use the code SNEEP, capital SNEEP, we will get a discount off on your order. Coming in next, we have sleeves. You can get sleeves from TCG Player or any other online retailer, or even your local LGS, ranging between $10 to $20. So honestly, they can even go higher than that if they're collectible. My favorite way to go about doing that is choosing the hero that they like the most, or a hero deck that they're playing, and you can get sleeves that coordinate with that hero art. So you can get Lexi sleeves for their Lexi deck, or you can play it safe and just get them like classic black sleeve, so there's no issues whatsoever there. Another great thing that people do need at any time they're playing the game, that's going to be perfect fit sleeves. Those come in around the $8 mark, so they're very affordable. You can also get them deck boxes if you know their deck boxes are getting older, or they just don't have one, or they need a newer one. So my personal favorite is going to be the Boulder deck box. It's basically indestructible. The amount of times that I've dropped that thing in a parking lot and not had it open up or any cards get damaged is more than I can count. I mean, like, the corner's almost smooth at this point just from how much I drop it. So I know these deck boxes definitely hold true to keeping your cards safe, and those go for around $15 to $20. If you're looking for a deck box that can hold more than just the deck itself, where it can have one deck or two decks, or maybe even some dice or tokens in the middle, Ultimate Guard makes a twin tray, which is the one I use as well for when I dual wield my decks and have my tokens and dice in the middle. It's definitely my favorite if I have a couple decks going on and I want to keep my resources next to me, have my tokens and whatnot. The next one we have is Playmat. If their Playmat looks dirty or gross, or they don't have a Playmat, or you think they might just need a new Playmat, you know, spruce it up a little, you can go over to TCG Player or any other online retailer or your local game store and find Playmat. You can get the classic Flesh and Blood Playmat for around $30. It has play zones, it does everything you would ever need, and it looks pretty cool too. You can also find art from cards and heroes that they like, but those will cost you a little more. You can get like a Starver one for about $35, a Tome for about $30 as well. You can either get the classics, or you can get special arts, but those can run super expensive really quick, where those can be around $50 to a couple hundred. There's a whole video talking about the Playmat dilemma right up there. If you want to get them something small, that's affordable, that's kind of fun, I mean, I think everyone thinks it's fun, just booster packs. It doesn't have to be a box or anything. You can get them a pack from any set. Usually those run about $4, maybe up to $8. That is always a great gift. Just give them a handful of packs to open up. They might get lucky and open a couple $100 cards off your $4 purchase. Packs are really sweet. Or you could spring and get them a full booster box, which they're going to get something good out of that, almost guaranteed. There's that off chance that the box could not be as good as it has been in the past, but there's always a good chance you pull something crazy out of those. So for the newest set, you can get a Dynasty Booster Box for $87. So if you know they want cards and packs and boxes aren't really the way you want to go about it, you can always buy them the specific cards that they told you about. Or better yet, even if you don't know the cards, which that's probable chance, you can always buy them a TCG Player gift card or whichever company you like going through, and then they can buy those cards themselves in the future. They have a lot of cards, they open a lot of packs and boxes, they have a lot of sorting to do. One of the best things you can also get is a sorting tray, and it makes your life so much simpler. It's way less chaotic putting them in those slots and not just having them in stacks on the table, then you cat knocks them over. Those are going to run you about $25. Back to it. If they have a lot of cards that they need to sort and they need to have in a specific spot, instead of piling up on the counter or in some loose old booster boxes, you can get them just the plain white boxes. Those will run you about $18 to $20. If you know who their favorite creator is, you can always get them merch from that creator. So like if you go over to Slarian Community College, they have a merch section and you can get mugs for about like 26 bucks. You can get them a t-shirt with his stuff on it, his logo, or anything of that nature. Merch for a specific creator that they're really into is also a sweet gift. They'll appreciate that greatly. Also on the creator side of things, if they're really into specific creators, most likely that creator will have a Patreon, which gives them additional content every month and other perks of just being subscribed to that. So you can always get a subscription going for a certain creator for someone that they really like. But you could get them a slot on a Patreon for their favorite creator, and that would probably mean the world as well. Or if you're really feeling wild and you want to give them everything in the world, you can help fund the next big trip that they have intentions to going to or they want to go to but they can't because they can't afford it. I know right now they haven't announced Pro Tour number 3, but I'm pretty sure it's in the States, and you can always help fund that trip for them to go to the Pro Tour. Or you could even help them go to the Pro Quest, travel around with them, go on a little trip, make a trip out of it, play in the Pro Quest season this coming January. These have been some holiday gifts for people into Flesh and Blood in this season. All the links will be down below to every single thing I talk about. But if you do like the style of content or you like anything that we do here over at SNEEP, definitely like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, hit the buttons. It's pretty fun.